You can actually see them like breathing and moving. They're moving really fast when they're standing still. But yeah, anyways, welcome back to 3-Heart Run of Ocarina of Time. This is part, what, 5, 6, 4, 5, 2? No. Part 2's already uploaded. But yeah, what I was going to talk about was dreams. Like, okay, so for me, when I have dreams, usually... Oh, well, there's going to be a whole cutscene. Well, I am going to talk about this. So I'm sorry, and don't worry, but I will talk about it. Let's just get going. I love this camera angle here. I would love to be here. This would be so cool. I wish you could see more of the castle, but you don't really get to. It's just like one part of it. Because this place is huge, so... And the weird part is you can't even see, like... No, put that away, Link. Don't scare... No, don't! I'm trying to use up C, not... You can't see the towers. We must just be, like, really deep in the castle, which, again, adds to the whole fact that the castle is big. Put that back. I wish I could use the directional pad, but I can't. Well, let's just do what anyone always does, is come over here. Link, come on now. And talk to that guy with the glasses. Hey, did I talk about that? I feel like I did. Hey, you, don't cause any trouble. I always try and throw it back, but it's not going to work. And of course, wouldn't be a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time if you couldn't see these. Peach and Mario in Mario 64. He's flying without the cute hat, though. There's Luigi, Bowser. Isn't there Yoshi? Yoshi! So happy. Yeah, he doesn't have the wing. Oh, he does. Anyways, yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, there's 20 rupees under here. I'm mistaken. Oh, I just wish I could just sit in this little garden and have a picnic forever, Zelda. No, stop doing that! I really gotta change the buttons. I really gotta change the buttons for the C buttons, too. So what's gonna happen if I... Zelda! Okay. Oh, ew. You know who I am. You saw me in your dream. How the hell did you get past the guards? With your green-ass eyebrows. Is that? It is a fairy. Come on. Okay, so you only recognize me from your dream because I have a fairy. Do I not look like, you know, pretty... Do I not stand out to you? The spiritual stone. Oh, you know what? The green and shining stone. No, I think we left that back at home. No, I'm not going to mess with her. I'm going to just tell her yes. Because she's going to get stuck in an endless loop if I don't. Just as you thought. With your kawaii face. I had a dream. And in the dream... I'm talking about... So you interrupt me so you can talk about your dreams, but I want to talk about my dreams. My hopes and dreams. Suddenly a ray of light shot across the forest, part of the clouds, and lit up the ground. Yeah. The light turned me on to a figure holding a green shining stone, followed by a fairy. Now this part... is where I like to think that Link actually says something for once. I am the one. It's okay. It's okay, you're a princess. You don't have to apologize. I am Zelda. My ears are longer than my face. Why the long face? Why the long ears? See, like right here? Link. Because it's like, the text is in green, so you think like, well, what I think is like, anything that Link says is in green, but of course there are other things that are in green, but because like she's actually asking him a question, but you know, just never mind. Yes, I will keep it a secret, as long as you keep my secret. That I don't know, I was trying to think of something funny, but here we have to go listen to this story again. So this whole story is going to take up the whole episode, because I think we're up to like, what, 4 minutes now? I'm back at the Golden Globes. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. And there's Ferror bringing up the rear, because apparently Ferror is like the least popular one. You know, Nehru is like is the main one, and Din's like cool and all. Because there was Oracle of Ages with Nehru and Oracle of Seasons with Din. And there was supposed to be another one that had Ferror, but Ferror didn't end up with their own game, so sorry to say. But she was in the games, wasn't she? In some way? Didn't she have something to do with the password system? I never beat Oracle of Seasons, so... I mean, I know I said I want to talk about the dreams, and it's not going to matter that I'm talking over the story, because, you know, I already have been, but I will talk about that once this is all over, just so I can concentrate. And if my phone could stop going off, that would be nice. Temple of Time. We haven't been there. Oh man, I love... Oh, speaking of Temple of Time, I pre-ordered Twilight Princess for the Wii U. So excited for that. Apparently it comes with a soundtrack, but I don't know, like... I'm getting the bundle that comes with the Wolf Link amiibo. And Midna. Midnight Midna. But yeah, I'm so excited. Speaking of that, I also... Well, when I went and did that... Oh, Ocarina of Time, she just said the name of the game. It's like in the movie The Happening. They say happening like 4 times in the whole movie. Yes, I understood. That's great. What did you forget to tell me? Like, what if they, like, every movie had to say the name of the title of the movie sometime in there? Sometime in the movie? Like, what's a good one? Like... Well, I was going to say Napoleon Dynamite, but... Dark Clouds, I was just playing that. Well, actually, I wasn't playing it. I was going to. No, I'm not going to look at him. Please, look at him. Okay, fine, I'll look. See, you don't get a choice. I don't even know why it gives you an option. But yeah, what I was going to say about the glasses guys, the soldiers. It looks like they're wearing glasses there, doesn't it? I know it's just the shade. I feel like I've said that in a recording, but... It looks like they're wearing big old sun shades. Aviators or something. That's Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. His mouth is open, I never noticed that. Maybe because it's hard to notice because it's like... The polygons just all blend together in the actual 64 and GameCube versions, but... The Dark Cloud 2, which came out for the PS4 the other day. Man, I'm talking to... Ah! He looked at me. Yeah, he did. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. You say that like it's like funny or something. But it's not supposed to be funny, because if he found out what we're planning, then well, he's going to be pissed. I wonder why the analog sticks can click on the Wii U. Is that ever used in any of the games? I don't think it is. Oh, well, yeah, in Wind Waker. You know, like when you're taking selfies. Don't be sad, Zelda. Slippy's here. It looks like it's like a movie. It just looks so nice. Like, I don't know. Yes, we will protect Hyrule. Well, you'll go and get caught, and I don't believe you. Thank you. Oh, such pretty roses there. Man, it's so nice to be playing this game. This is just such a childhood, memory-inducing game. I wish I could talk about my memories, but Zelda won't let me. With all your power. I'm just trying to get by just commenting on every little thing. It's not even funny. Yes, okay, I'll go get the other spiritual stones. What I was planning to do was actually record up to getting the last spiritual stone, but I don't know, that's going to take a long time. We're already up to 22 minutes. And I don't like recording like everything all at once. Thanks for the letter, by the way. I would love to go in there and see the king, but maybe he looks exactly like a boat. I don't know. That'd be cool. Anyways, thanks for the autograph, Giraffe. What do you have to say now? What do you have to say for yourself? What'd you do with my chicken? Don't be afraid to talk to her. Well, I don't talk to strangers, but I guess I'll trust you. Oh god, I'm itchy. I'm so glad I went pee before I started this, 'cause I really had to pee. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am Link of the Kokiris. Oh, Link looks so cute there. It's funny how, like, Impa, like, just totally believes the dream, and, like, even her dad doesn't. Well, I guess Impa knows more, but, like, you'd think that her dad would have some sort of significant powers and beliefs, but I guess not. Oh, man, it's gonna be hard to play the Ocarina with the analog stick, but we'll try. Like, I thought it was hard with the GameCube C-stick, but we shall see, shall by the seashore. Nope, see? Already. I pressed up and it was... I don't know what actually the controller thought I was doing there. Okay, we have to go really slow for this then. Left. Up. Right. Man, that's harder than playing it on the 3DS. I could never get used to the 3DS notes because they were all mixed up. Play it on the yam. The sweet potato yam. Today I will be performing a rendition of Zelda's Lullaby on a yam. It's very clean, too. I learned Zelda's Lullaby. Yay! It's funny, like, aren't the soldiers gonna like tell on me or tell on Impa for aiding a thief? Not that I'm a thief, but at least we're back out here where my dream took place, which is the perfect because I can actually start talking about my dreams again. Well, we are gonna get to go to Kakariko Village here soon. Oh yes, Death Mountain. Anyways, Impa, can you just go away for a little while? I mean, I appreciate your company, I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I kind of have to go, so... Yes, I will talk to some of the villagers there. I promise! I will, Impa! I just want to go! I'm sorry, I'm just impatient right now. Because, like, if I was reading the story, then I would be, like, following it along, and it's like, because I know the story, I know what you're telling me and everything, it's just like, right now I'm just trying to get through it, because the whole point of this is to be a 3-heart run, and my shadow is spinning. Oh, that's because Navi's flying around me. So even she uses Deku Nuts. Okay, but anyways, like I was gonna say, oh my god, I'm not even gonna get to talk about it because, well, no, we can't have that. Okay, we're gonna get working. This is gonna be a little longer video, I guess, because I'm talking about this now. I said I was going to 2 episodes ago. So, like, when I have dreams, usually they're in places I don't know where it actually takes place. Like, but sometimes if I'm dreaming of a real place, a real world place, it'll even look different, but I'll still know that it's like a place where I am. I don't even remember why I was talking about that, why I was going to even bring this up in the first place. Oh yeah, because last night I had a dream where somebody from my work... Actually, I need to talk about something right here. Yeah, I'll talk about this because it's quicker. So, a really long time ago when I was a kid, I remember, like, right here, I was here in the game. I walk in here, and I think it's either, like, right before the fence or right after. There's, like, a crack in the wall. Or maybe the fence wasn't even there. Like, right where the fence is in the wall, there's a crack in the wall. And you could go down it. And I remember Milan was here. She was, like... It was, like, a really narrow passage. And she, like, ran up to me, like, really fast. It was really creepy. It reminded me of Castlevania 64, like, how the vampires, like, scurry along the floor. It looked like that. And, like, her eyes were, like, really, really blue, so which is another thing that reminded me of the Castlevania. But then there were, like, bomb shoes, like, crawling around here. Like, not the actual bomb shoes, like, in Majora's Mask, but the bomb shoes that you get as items. But yeah, it was just so weird. Like, that's all I really remember. What would Saria say? Well, what would Simon says? Yeah, we may as well start this right off the bat while I talk about my dreams. Yeah, so last night I had a dream that somebody from my work lived in the room across the hall in my apartment, which was like weird. Because like I thought it was a real dream. Well, first let's talk to Anju here. My cuckoos are running away. Please catch 6 more. You're not gonna even tell me the whole story. Well, that's because I already started your quest before you even asked me. Before you asked me. But yeah, so in that dream, like she lived across from me, and she was also an actor in the Game of Thrones. Which is weird, because like I've never even watched the Game of Thrones, but I don't know why I was dreaming about that, but whatever. Again, it's like the story isn't really going anywhere. It's just part of my dream that somebody from work lived in the apartment across the hall. But then, like, because that was a dream that actually took place in like an actual place that I can go to in the world, I'm always gonna remember that. Like, even though the apartment looked different in my dream, but when I opened my door today, like my front door, I looked across the hall and I instantly remembered that dream. So like every time, because like it was the room right across the hall, so every time I open my door in real life, I'm gonna think about that dream, you know? Oh jeez, that was close. Oh god, that was close. I thought I was gonna fall in the hole. Go that way, Kuko. No, that's just gonna scare him further. Get out of here. Have a heart. Don't fall in the hole, please. Okay. Oh, another thing I want to show, but I won't be able to show until way later in the game. I actually have to have the hover boots and the long shot to do that. Is a little glitch, which some people probably know about. Speaking of glitch, well, I'll explain it up here. So, well, actually, let's just go up there and show you. Oh man, this is going to be a long video. Well, probably like 15 minutes, but whatever. Come on, Kako. But you can actually get behind this fence here. What you need is a cuckoo from the windmill here, hover boots, long shot,
And a sword, obviously. But, yeah, once again, I won't be able to really show you until we get all those items, so it's going to be a while. And in we go. One thing I used to think that you could do is get a Deku Nut and flash this Cuckoo so he'd run off, but every time that I've tried it, because I'm pretty sure that I've done that so many times, but every time that I try, that guy's disgusting, oops, every time that I try that, it always instantly, like, because if you hit the Cuckoos a certain amount of times, then they just get really pissed off and start chasing you, so when you use one Deku Nut, then that's what's going to happen, so, can't really do that, but I could have sworn I used to do that. I always used to think that the Cuckoo's beaks were green, but it looks like they are, I don't know. But anyways, this town is so pretty. All the colors really stand out, like the greens and the reds, and the shadows look so nice. Please tell me I'm going to get on there. Well, maybe if I hit him with a slingshot. Because I'm just wasting time. Okay, let's just go jump off the roof. Oh, I would love to live here. Like, it's just so, like, cozy. Like, at nighttime when all the villagers are in this house here that I'm standing on. I don't know. I just love it. I don't know, I wouldn't be comfortable living in a house with a whole bunch of different people, but they look like they're happy, and it looks cozy, you know, that one lady's cooking all the time, so, I don't know. But, since we're doing this quest, I should probably mention, I don't want to use fairies, I feel like I could probably do okay without dying, but there's probably just going to be some random chance where I will die, and I'm just going to have a fairy for it, and that's another reason why I said I want to do the pose, so, the big pose. But whatever. You know what? I said it's a 3 heart run, not a no fairy run. But, again, speaking of glitches, what I was going to mention, there's one that I actually just... I was certain that I discovered it, but then I remember, because it was a really long time ago, I was really young, and then I actually found it in a cheat code book, because I used to like looking at those cheat code books. I actually ordered one, like from those school order things I used to get. And what the thing was... is like when you swing your bottle to catch something, as soon as you see the item appear in your bottle, like up on the heads-up display there, and then you switch to another item, it'll get rid of that other item that you switched to, and it'll turn into a bottle. I don't know if that makes sense. You could probably find that glitch super easily by looking it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I was so certain that I discovered that. I was absolutely sure, because I did it completely by accident. I remember exactly where I was, too. I was in that little fairy fountain in Lost Woods. Like, right before you get to the Forest Temple. Like, the one that's up, they have to climb up the ladder to get to. But yeah, anyway, so that's going to be it for this episode of 3 Heart Run. I am Shenji, and this is a guard. This is... No! Oh, I don't want to show you this yet, because you're going to talk forever. Okay, anyways, yeah, so I'll finish this conversation with this guy afterwards. So, I'll, see you guys next time for 3 Heart Run of Ocarina of Time. Bye.